for gyroscopic couple to act, first we need to have a circular disc. Assume this as a circular disc and it is rotating around this axis. Around this axis the disc is rotating. Okay, so this is the direction of rotation. Let us say the disc is rotating in this direction. That is, which direction is this? For you people it is clockwise. Okay, disc is rotating like this. So we have to use right hand for indication of the vector. Okay, so disc is rotating clockwise. So thumb indicates direction of spin vector. Okay, so I call this as axis of spin. This is axis of spin or simply spin axis. Okay. Now whenever disc is, let us say this disc is running in forward direction, and if you take a left turn, okay, you are taking now left turn like this. Again we have to use right hand. So when a left turn is taken in this direction, right hand indicates direction of axis of precession. Okay, so this is the axis of precession. So for this case, this vertical axis, which axis is this? This is axis of precession. Okay, these are the two axes, axis of spin and this is axis of precession. Now whenever the disc is given turn, it is observed that the third entity acts or third element acts, and what is that? That is couple. So how couple acts? Couple axis is already. So these are the two axes for this disc. This is axis of spin, this is axis of precession. In दो axis को perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular to both these axes, and whenever you look it from top, it is in clockwise direction. So this is the direction of axis of couple. So along this direction couple axis will act. So it will act something like this. Okay, so this is axis of couple. So whenever you now, you can just see, align your thumb with the axis of couple, you will find that the fingers indicate direction of tilting. So because of this couple, the disc will try to tilt on the outer side. So because of this, it will be observed that along this direction the disc will tilt. So this tilting is the outcome, or it is reaction. So because of axis of spin and because of axis of precession, there is third axis which is axis of couple. Again I repeat, you are driving a bike. Okay, you are all riders. So bike is being driven like this. Okay, it is moving in forward direction. So this is direction of rotation of the wheel. So what is this? Direction of or spin axis vector. Okay, you are taking left turn. Okay, so whenever you take a left turn, you are taking left turn. Fingers are indicating direction of turn. Axis of precession. Okay, so this is axis of spin on this side. Axis of precession like this. So where is couple axis then? Couple is perpendicular to both of them and in this direction. So if you take couple like this, and if you align your finger thumb with the couple axis, you will find that the tendency of this disc will be to tilt on this side. And it is but obvious. When you ride a bike and if you take a left turn, the bike tries to tilt on the outer side. Yes or no?
Yes.
If you take a left turn, bike tries to tilt on the outer side. Outer means outer of this curve. This is a curve. So it tries to tilt on this side. But how do you counterbalance that effect? We counterbalance that effect by tilting on the opposite side. So this couple is counterbalanced by our tilting on the other side. So this is the way this couple is balanced, and this is the way we can then traverse that particular turn or that radius. Have you understood?
Yes.
Now, how these three vectors are related to each other? They are perpendicular to each other. First thing, okay, and you get gyroscopic effect only if any two of the vectors change. Any two means spin is already acting, but whenever there is precession vector introduced, then only you will get couple. If there is no precession, there is no couple, or if there is no couple, there is no precession. Spin is always there, axis of spin is always there. Out of two, if one changes, other is the outcome. Is it clear? Yes. I hope it is understood. So up to this point we had understood last time. Now we'll go to the next point. So the same thing is mentioned here in the diagram. Axis of spin, axis of precession, and then finally we get axis of couple. Okay, so it's all mentioned here. And how do you calculate magnitude of couple? Magnitude of couple is given by the equation I into omega p, where I is moment of inertia of this rotating disc, or if it is engine, it is of the rotor. Omega is angular velocity of the rotor, and omega p is velocity of precession. Okay, so up to here we had done last time. Now coming to the same thing was mentioned with these different animations. Okay, you can see here. Up to here, if you see whatever I explained, it's all mentioned here in the diagram. Rotating disc, axis of spin. Okay, turning disc, axis of precession. And because of this green color line is a couple. C out. What is the meaning of C out? Couple is the output. In this case, because of this precession, output is couple. Okay, and because of this C out, you can see whenever you align this finger with the couple direction, what is the tendency? The disc will try to tilt on the outer side. You understood this? Yes, yes. This question is generally asked, explain the gyroscopic effect with the help of circular disc. So in that case, you can draw these diagrams, or you can show in one diagram only. That is also sufficient. Okay, we'll go to the next now. So this is gyroscopic couple. Now, whenever any one of them changes, now if you take opposite direction, then the effect will be simply reverse. Here it is mentioned omega p and c, they are mutually perpendicular to each other, as just now explained. Now what is the gyroscopic effect when couple is the input? Let us understand this now. For B1 batch we perform this experiment today. Gyroscopic effect with couple input. Now in this case couple is the input. What will happen? Let us see. This is a rotating disc, again same orientation. Okay, rotating like this. So axis of spin. Okay. Now in this case, couple is input. How do you make couple to act on this disc? Disc is rotating like this, and I have to act couple on the disc. How will you make it act? You will have to tilt it like this. जो इफेक्ट आपको प्रिसिशन के बाद मिला वो अभी आप इनपुट दे रहे हैं. In this case, the couple is given as input. So what will be the output effect? What will the output effect? Let us see. So this is direction of this spin vector. Then if it is tilted to the left, couple is acted in such a way that the disc is tilted to the left. Okay, so I am tilting the disc like this. So where do you get axis of couple? Axis of couple is towards you.
Yes.
Are you getting or not?
Yes.
This green color is axis of couple. It is called as active couple because we are giving it as input. It is not output. Couple in this case is input. Okay. It is not reactive. It is active. That's why the notation CA for active. Or simple words you can say CA is input. Couple is the input. Okay. So axis of spin, couple is acted on the disc. Couple axis like this. Now what will be the effect? In previous case you can see as couple in this case is the input, you will get its output in the form of omega p. That is precession will be output in this case. It means that when a disc is rotating, if I tilt it, at the same time it will be observed that it will turn also. Have you understood this?
Yes.
ऐसा नहीं होगा कि आप इसे आगे लेके जा रहे हैं and it is tilted and it will go like this only. Okay, it will experience effect, output effect in the form of precession. Okay, so whenever omega is input and couple is input, output is precession. So in this case, when disc is rotating like this and if you tilt it, at the same time it will be observed that it will take a turn. And the same I had explained you with that animation last time. When a person is holding a wheel and if the person is sitting on the chair, what will happen? If he tilts the disc like this or that rotor like this, it will be observed that the chair will also turn. So turning of chair is what? Turning of chair is precession, that is output effect. Okay, and tilting of the disc is couple input. Have you understood this? So these are the two cases when precession is input and when couple is input. Okay. Where do you find applications of this gyroscopic effect? As I told you in the beginning, pitching movement in shell, aeroplane. Okay, these are the practical applications of gyroscopic effect. We'll see all these in details later on. Also, gyroscopic motion can cause catastrophic failure in wind turbines. Okay, that's why we always have to give attention to the gyroscopic effect. Now we have just seen two cases. In case 1, previous case, what was the input?
Precession.
Precession was the input. That means disc is rotating, and in this case, if it is turned, what is the output? Couple is the output. In second case, what did we see? Disc is rotating. In both the cases, what is common?
Disc is
rotating. In first case, it is given precession. In that case, couple is the output. In second case, if disc is rotating and if it is given couple as input, what is the output? Precession is the output. So that is what is mentioned here. First case, omega in as usual input, omega p in is also input. What is output? Output is output is the couple. In this case, couple is the output. Okay. In second case, so what is input? This spinning, that is omega is input. This precession, that is omega p is also input. What is output? Output is gyroscopic couple. Is it clear? Second case, couple is input. Just now we saw this. When couple is input, again what is input? What other input is there? This spinning, that is omega is input, couple is input. What is output?
Precession.
Precession is the output. Okay. So in this case, because of this, it will be observed that this will try to turn on this side, that is precession. Okay.